Hello, hello, hello. I'm not very enthusiastic, but a friend of mine told me, hey, you need to be more enthusiastic on your channel. So I was. Point done. It's done. So let's get back to what Daniel likes. And I like sharpening things. Today we're going to sharpen a Chinese rebranded knife. It's a Marang knife sold by a company here in Romania. Quite nice knife, chef knife. Yeah, I have here the specs, and I'm going to use a Missarka stone, German-made sharpening stone. This is the first time that I use a German-made. Yes, I meant to say that I use Tyrolit, but Tyrolit is made in Austria, not in Germany. So this will be the first time that I'm going to use on my channel a German stone. So first thing first, let's talk about the knife, and then talk about the stone, and then sharpen, and then test, and then strop, test again, and then we go home. Okay, so let's talk about the knife. The knife is a M10, M10. No, they call it M10. The code of the knife is M10. It's like I said, it's a Chinese rebranded knife. It's sold here under the brand Marang, and it is a chef knife. I like the shape of the knife. It looks very interesting with this slope tip. It's nice. Anyway, so the weight of the knife, I'm going to give you the specs like a good reviewer that I am. So the weight of the knife is 192 grams. The thickness of the blade is 2 millimeters and tapers towards the tip. The total length of the knife from the tip till the end of the handle is 33.8 millimeters. I don't know why they give the 8 millimeters, but probably they made a mistake and they didn't got it to 34 centimeters. But anyway, I'm just joking. So the length of the blade is 20 centimeters, standard for a chef knife. Okay, material is German steel, but it's not German, it's just the name of it. It's Chinese steel, 1.4116 super steel, they call it here, professional chef knife. And the handle is, I think, rosewood, if I'm not mistaken, or cocobolo, whichever. It's exotic wood. I'm not sure, because it says here in Romanian palisander, but I'm not sure if what's the translation in English. But anyway, it's an exotic wood. As for the point of equilibrium, it's exactly here where the handle finishes, so it has a good balance. Point of balance, it has a good balance. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, it's quite okay. So this is the knife. Let's talk about the stone. Missarka stone. This is a German company, Xinzuo, that makes sharpening stones and all sorts of abrasive things like sandpaper and so on and so forth. And this is a stone that I got from them some time ago, and I wanted to show you, comparing with the Chinese standard combination stone. I can use also this. This is a haystone that you just saw in my previous movies. So as you can see, the Missarka is a little longer than the standard Chinese ones. It's a 20 centimeters by 6 centimeters and by almost 2.5 in thickness. More or less same thickness as with the Chinese and wide, but a little longer. So if I did that, let me pull out a Japanese one and put it side by side. And this is the Naniva Kyocera, which has 21 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So more or less, this Xinzuo, this Missarka, is in between, as in dimensions, between a Chinese and a Japanese one. This is a soaking stone, so we will have to soak it first before we start sharpening. I'll show you in a second how you can determine if a stone is soaking or not soaking. Easy. Take the stone, put a drop of water, and if the water disappears, it's a soaking stone. Same thing here. Gone. See? No more. So we will have to put it to soak, and then we're going to sharpen, and at the end of it, after I sharpen, I will give you my feedback about the stone. Yeah, the stone is not I think the stone is only available in Europe. You can't get it in US or Canada, but they have various stones, and I also have some huge ones from them. Let me show them to you just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. If you thought that Japanese stones are big, take a look at this. And I'm just going to pull one, the first one, the 8,000 grit stone, and I'll set it side by side. Look, how big is the stone? This is, I don't think, I mean, I saw on eBay that Sharpening is making more or less the same dimension as this one. This is the same Naniva Chosera, and this is the Arcando by Zishe. Same thickness as the Chosera, but where is the ruler? 24.5 centimeters long, comparing with the 21 Japanese one. 7 centimeters in wide, and the thickness is more or less the same, 2.5 centimeters. Huge stones, huge, bigger stones that I have. This from Zishe, and this is the Arcando line, and this is the Missarka line. They have 2 or 3 lines, I think. Missarka, Arcando, and I think they also have another line, but I don't remember now the name of it. But more or less, this is the stone that we are going to use, not the big one, the combination one. This one, maybe I'll show it to you in one of my future videos how these big ones work. But for now, we're going to use this one. I forgot to tell you about the, as you can see here, Zishe use on their stones both FEPA and GIS. This is J8000, and this is FEPA F500 with F1200, which is, if we are translated to the Japanese standard to GIS, is 1000 with 4000 grit in Japanese grit. So more or less that's it about the description and blah 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 blah. I can blah blah all day if you don't, if you want me, but let's get to sharpening. I've already, as you can see, it's a little dirty because I've already used the stone a few times and I have mixed opinions about it. But I'm going to use it again and see how it works today. But yeah, when I used it in the past, I was let's say at the beginning of sharpening, and I think I made some mistakes, but that's another story. So let's get to sharpening. I'll change the decor and soak the stone, and once it's soaked, I'll be back with sharpening. Okay, feedback after the sharpening. The 1000, very fast. The 4000, super fast. I mean, I don't think I ever tried, I mean, and I'm not joking, such a 4000 grit stone, such a fast stone for a 4000. The finish here is there. You can see I just checked it with the monocular, and yes, you can see some striations. The finish is a little hazy, but it's there. It's comparing with a 4000 grit. The only other stone that works like this, and if I'm not mistaken, is the Norton 4000. Works in a very similar way, very fast for a 4000 stone. If I can compare it, I think it's very similar in the way it works with the Suehiro Rika. Like I said, very fast 4000 stone. It clogs, but not very bad. Quite okay. It's okay. And as you can see, in the water, there is almost no slurry. So the stone is very dense, very compact. And to be honest, I didn't like it when I tested in the past, but now when I was testing it, I was saying to myself, wow, what a fast stone. So like I said, I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad. If you can get it somewhere close to you, it's a very good stone. I saw it on Amazon, and I think you can buy it. I'll leave the link in the description with the from Amazon, so you can buy it if you want to buy it, of course. I can see the 1000, it cleans easy. The 4000 is not that easy because the 4000 is very compact, very compact. So that's it for now. Let's drop it and then do some tests and then close it. Okay, let's wrap it up. After I stropped it a little, the edge is beautiful. I mean, mirror polish, and of course, cut. I mean, you saw it how it works. And this is 2 pieces of paper, but regardless, it's wonderful. So I like the stone. I've changed my opinion from the last time. Like I said, I've tested about a year ago and I was not very impressed with it. But I think the problem with at that time was I saw the stone being very aggressive and I got scared of it. But now when I started to understand how stones are working and that some of them are very aggressive, I can say it's a very good stone. All right, so that's it for today. If you have questions, if you like my movie, of course, you can press subscribe, bell, like, and also if you have comments or whatever, like I said, I've left you some videos there that I made. And if YouTube will show you some commercials at the end, just leave them running. And in the meantime, you leave me a comment. You read the comments because some of them might be very, very interesting. So till next time, have a nice day.